Hey guys, System here, and this is FTB Genesis. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Let's go ahead and jump forward, get back to the pack. And in between episodes, did not do too much. I went to the Nether, I think, and did a little bit of mining, but outside of that, not really anything else. So kind of take a look-see here. I guess I did a little bit of wiring here as well. So I made some of these here. These are LV wire relays. So you make them like this here, so pretty easy to make. But basically, they're pass-throughs for the I guess the wires from immersive engineering, right? So I have the wires going up here, and these ones here can only connect to one thing, right? So the regular LV wire connectors, and these ones actually put the power into the machines, right? These ones are just pass-throughs to kind of let you route, right? So I can route it up here and route it over here. I forget how many blocks I go. I think it's like 16-ish, right? One of the issues with immersive power too, I guess, is something we're gonna have to deal with over time, is the further you route it, you get a little loss, right? So the power isn't lossless. So as you send it further and further, you get more and more loss, right? So I wouldn't want to really send it all the way through the base to long ways, you know, way down there. But I did go ahead and get these hooked up to power as well. So they're actually going pretty good here. Actually, I was draining it right now. It's going ahead and making us more of this tiny dry rubber. I know we made this a couple days ago, but I saw we're going to need a lot of this, kind of moving forward. So I wanted to get that done. Probably going to need that today, actually. So that'll be definitely a thing. Outside of that, I think all I did was make some more compressed iron ingots because we're getting into some more PneumaticCraft today. So I want to kind of show you where we're kind of headed here too, because I looked at the last video and I was making progress, but I didn't really explain where we're headed. My main goal is to get us back to AE2, right? So I want to get us to AE2, right? So to get to the processors, we have this here. We have to set up the whole setup with the assemblies. So that's half of getting us back to AE2. So we're doing that half currently, right? So we're going to do that. Get into a little more PneumaticCraft, finish that off hopefully today. We're also going to do steel today too as well. Then moving forward past that, we actually need to get into Certus as well, which means we need to get one of these molecular transformers here, and that turns nether quartz into the Certus quartz that we need as well, and that'll be the other half of it. So that's kind of like where I'm headed with the progress. I'm not just doing stuff all willy-nilly, basically is what I'm trying to say here. So let's go ahead and jump into, I think, steel first, and then we'll go ahead and do some PneumaticCraft. I really want to go ahead and get the PneumaticCraft armor here. I saw that, and I haven't ever made this before. Where is it? It is down here. You have the armor here. And apparently, this will protect you from radiation as well. And it has an Elytra upgrade that you get for free, so we'd be able to move around a lot better. So definitely want to get to that today. So the first thing I want to go ahead and work on here is going to be working on steel. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We need to actually make the coke oven. I guess, is that what it's called? Yeah, the coke oven from Immersive Engineering. Let's get that in our offhand. We can actually break down bricks, actually like brick blocks, down to their base bricks there. So I'm doing that because I got some of those from the Lost City, and that way I don't have to use clay for it. But anyway, that is good there. So let's go ahead and drop this stuff off there. Then we need to go ahead and make ourselves some of these coke bricks. So let's go ahead and get to that. We want 27 of them. There you go. That is good. With that, we'll also need a immersive hammer. And we'll also need, I think we actually get some coal as a reward with it, I saw. Oh, we also get the advanced tank. That'll help a ton as well. So let's go ahead and grab that and that. Basically, I want to get this producing. We don't need this right away, right? So I don't need it right away, like the actual steel. But we'll need it fairly soon. And once we need it, it's very slow, right? So I just want to go ahead and start getting this process right now so we can actually produce coal coke. So we can actually go ahead and set up a, I think it's called an alloyer later from IC2 to actually make steel. Because that's what we're going to need for the steel there. Anyway, we'll go ahead and put the coal coke in there. Every time that gets up to 100%, it's going to produce some coal coke, first off, and the other thing is going to be creosote oil. Creosote oil, basically that's why they gave you this tank here. You put it up here, and this will buffer 64 buckets, because if this actually gets full, it stops, right? So you have to have some kind of buffer. They're letting you use this tank here as a buffer for the fuel, so that actually works out pretty well. And that handles our, I guess, coal coke production. I can actually show you these steel ingots too, right? I probably showed this to steel ingots here. There were like a couple routes. I don't recognize this machine here. Energized alloyer. I didn't know how hard this all was, but yeah, I didn't really look at this too deeply. Seemed a little strange here. You might be able to do this one as well, basically what I'm trying. Oh no, you had titanium in this one. Titanium you have to get through Britannia, so we can't even do that one. The one I saw I was going to do was this one here, the alloy smelter, and this one is very easy for us to do, so that'll probably be the one that we end up doing once we actually have a little backup of the coal coke. So anyway, go ahead and jump to the next part here. Next part is going to be, I think, I might actually go ahead and grab lava first. I'm going to need some lava. I saw that. So I may go ahead and head out here. So there's lava here close by. And there's lava here. And there's lava here. tiny bit there. Looks like the best batch is over there. So maybe go ahead and grab that because I know I'm going to need it for the, what is it called there? We need an etching tank. Then we're needing a UV light box, some PCBs, and some other gizmos, right? So, oh, there's one of those elemental craft nodes right there. So we've got one right here. I should probably mark these on the map because at some point we're going to need these, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. Make sure that's marked there. There was another one of these way over here, right? Yeah, it was like right over here. I have to remember that. I forget which one it was, though. That one looks like the fire one. So we'll make sure we have that on the map either way. But we have our lava down here, which is cool. And to grab this, I guess really easy with this tank, too. You hold shift and mouse wheel and put it in bucket mode. It's hard to tell with the shaders there. You can't really see what it's saying, but it's on, off, right? So we want it on. And then we should be able to just bucket, right? Oh, the first click, I guess, is to make sure you own it, because Mechanism works with that weird ownership system. But we should be able to grab a good amount of this. What is that there? Why is there sulfur ore? I wonder if we could use that for anything. So I got us a full tank of lava there. I'm just going to grab a little bit of this sulfur. Honestly, I don't know if it's any use to us at all. But apparently we make gunpowder, sulfuric acid, so Mechanism stuff. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be super important, but it may become important later on. But at least we have a little bit and know it exists, right? So anyway, let's head back to the base and get back to progress here. There we go. Went ahead and made us 2 pieces of obsidian here. I had to make a diamond pickaxe so we could actually mine that up, but that isn't too big a deal at all. So let's go ahead and drop that off, drop that off. I saw we're going to need this machine too. I wasn't expecting this. We're going to need a extractor as well. We're going to need a way to get slime. I did not see this at all until, well, it was way too late. We get it from Botania as well, I guess, but yeah, I don't want to have to do that right now. Also, in here we should have a bunch of those, right? Let's go ahead and grab them. Get ourselves the actual circuit. Had to make another machine too, the mineral grinder. I've already gone ahead and made that one as well. We basically need that one for one single block here. But anyway, let's go ahead and set this one up first, the mineral grinder, right? So this is a machine from Electrodynamics. I've never used this thing before, so we are kind of winging it. That looks like the power right there, and not copper. I want the tin cables, right? Go ahead and do that there. I need to make sure it's the right power level, right? So I think it's these are the ones we want right here. Go ahead and grab them. Go ahead and grab you. And that should hook up right there. What I need to do here is put one of these dried salt through. And I guess go ahead and give it some coal as well. So some charcoal preferably. And that's going to get us a piece of salt that we need to go ahead and make some etching acid, basically. Here you go. This probably needs to ramp up too. Yeah, it's not going to do anything at first, is it? Oh, maybe it is. Nope, it's actually struggling. Let's let it ramp up a little bit. Once it ramps up there, we should be able to get that process, no problem. Oh, no. Oh, is it going to make it? Looks like it's going to make it. It is struggling. But anyway, I need one of these salt here. So let's go ahead and grab that. Then with that, we're going to take this rotten flush, the spider eyes, the gunpowder, and the water bucket. All this stuff you can get from acquisitions, except for the salt in the water bucket, right? And that's going to turn into etching acid in here, right? So let's go ahead and drop that off. That'll take a couple seconds there, so I guess that's fine. Well, I need to do another recipe in there as well. I need to go ahead and grab some, what's called there, the, it'd be quartz, right? Blocks of quartz. And that's going to get us inert crystals. So let's go ahead and grab them. And that's going to be used for a trade in the Amadron tablet. So you may, I guess, grab these here, the inert crystals, and you can trade them for the PCB blueprint. Because basically what we're trying to do right now, I should explain what we're trying to do. We're trying to get to here, these finished PCBs, right? So that's the thing, right? So there's different steps. So you have finished PCB, which means you need to make these capacitors. That's where I'm going to need the slime and the plastic. Then the transistors, so more plastic, easy stuff there. They're not a big problem. But the PCBs themselves, well, you start off here with the empty PCB, right? So you make them this way. So there you go, you got an empty PCB. At which point you need to turn them into the on-assembled PCBs, which is where you need the etching acid and the tank. Later on, you can do it this way. It's actually way easier. But your first ones, you actually have to do this way, right? So you take the empty PCB, you put it into the etching acid in an etching tank. Then you have a chance of getting an unassembled PCB or a failed PCB. You can take the failed PCB, I think, and yeah, just smelt it and then try again. But if you use a UV light box, this thing here, which takes the PCB blueprint, you can make it so the fail rate is like 0, right? So basically it'll make it a 100% success rate that'll turn into a PCB. So that's basically what we're doing right now. Oh, I guess that's the thing. Anyway, over here, we got ourselves our etching acid. Then we should be able to go ahead and grab our block of quartz in there. And that should handle that. hopefully. Let's go ahead and get that in there. And then what is the other thing I need? Oh, I need to go ahead and start grabbing the, yeah, our actual slime. The way we're getting slime is a little weird, right? So we go to slime here. The way I intend to get slime is from this here, the extractor. And you put magma cream in here, and you get slime balls. The way we get magma creams is from that repeatable quest, right? I forget what it's called. Where is it at? It's just called magma cream, apparently. Go ahead and head into here. See if we can actually hunt that down. Magma cream? Magma cream right there. I think it's only like 10,000 too, right? That's good. And is my power still working? Yeah, everything is working, right? Yeah, I should be able to just keep grabbing these now. It's going to take a few minutes to get all the ones I need, but we'll have them here in a couple seconds. And hopefully we have our inert crystals now as well. There we go. I think I have it. I went ahead and changed the Amazon, I guess, position to this thing as well. So I just go ahead and drop off the crystals. Hopefully the drone can work from this. I've never tried it from an R-Tool storage. Let's go ahead and grab that, place that order. And then I might be ready to finally do some crafting here, because that's what I've been working towards, right? I can actually grab the etching tank now, that and the etching acid. And this one here was for the UV light box. What do I need for that still? Just this stuff? I should actually have that right there. Oh, I do not have that. 2, 3. Then grab ourselves the UV light box. 2, 3. Then finally grab the actual light box. It should be in there actually now. There you go. There it is. Because it just dropped it off. I heard it doing its teleporting. I think we're almost ready to do our crafting. I think the last thing I need to do here is actually just make some unassembled PCBs, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and get those done. And then try actually doing this process. It's been very hard on the head. It took me a couple minutes to figure out where to get slime. Because at first I really thought I was going to have to do Botania here. But anyway, that. And then I guess we need some of this here. And what is the actual ratio on this? The ratio on the empty PCB? 2, 3, 1. I think I finally got the ratio here. I think we're just going to do 15 of them, right? I think this will be 15. So we'll throw that in there and hopefully everything works out. But that should be our empty PCBs. We could actually take this down to the UV light box and hook that up to pressure. We'll just hook it up back here somewhere. This will be where we put the PCBs in. We should get some rewards here too that are going to help us out. Also, I need to start grabbing this magma cream if I'm ever going to get this done here. This is going to take a while to do anyway, so anyway, it takes a little time to actually get the PCBs up to 0% fail rate. Anyway, is all that stuff in there now? Oh, there we go. Give me my stuff and things. I think it's coming out. Sweet. We got our first one, and we should get 15 of those. Sweet. So what you do with these is take them, pop them into here. It'll do the little light thing. Is that getting the proper pressure? Yeah, it is. It's got pressure in it. And on this thing, you see here, the etch success chance is going from 0%. It'll go all the way up to 15%. Not 15, sorry, 100%. I don't know why I said 15. But that is what we want there. I think we got some speed upgrades here, too. We don't need securities. Oh, we get more of the basic etching fluid, too. So we'll need that as well. Go ahead and grab... Oh, there's speed upgrades right there. So that will greatly speed this up. There we go. And we need to do this for every one of the PCBs. At which point, once they hit 100%, we need to take this here, the actual etching tank. I may just go ahead and do a bit of this by myself, too. Oh, they gave us a whole bunch of that. So we made one. I think this only holds like 4, right? So that's 1 bucket there. And they gave us another 8 buckets right here. What mode is that in? Bucket mode on. There you go. We put them in here, and then they'll finally get turned into the finished, the unassembled PCB. Basically is what's going to happen, right? I want that to get to 100% just so I could show you. There you go. Speed that up a little bit. That one's at 100. Let's go ahead and put the next one in. And then you go ahead and put that into here. And there you go. You see the etch progress is going to go slowly up. This one's really slow. I think we can actually add heat under that one to speed that one up. So actually, if we go here, just do maybe just a campfire, right? For all that matters. That should be enough. But anyway, I think we could just go ahead and actually come here and speed this one up a little bit with the fire. So yeah, the temperature will go up. And the etching time should actually drop. Not sure exactly how it works or what it has to hit to make it drop. Didn't see if it actually went down. There we go. It just went down 5 seconds there. So there we go. We could actually speed that up as well. So that actually works out. And this one is done as well. and then I'll have to grab more. So I'm going to be doing this for a little bit. So I think I finally have everything just about ready here. I did go ahead and throw down the extractor, so I just have the LV flux converter, back box again, pointing forward this time, just to power this directly. You can speed this one up quite a bit too, because it only uses 2 EU a tick, so I guess that's the thing. And pretty sweet there. I realized we don't need as much PCB as I thought. We only need 7, because the quest line, when we get down to here, is going to give us 4 more. So anyway, that should be good there. So we have all of our unassembled PCB right there. And then we need this, and didn't I have, whatchamacallit here? Oh, plastic right there. So that should be the recipe there for the capacitors. And we need 14 of those. So let's go ahead and get those into here as well. That should be good. How's our pressure going? Pretty good. And is there anything else I need right now? I don't think so. Because after that, we craft this stuff. I already made the pneumatic cylinders. I had to make sure we're going to have enough plastic here. So I had to do a lot of just smelting this stuff up. I've been speeding this up quite a bit too, actually. There you go. Just to make sure it's going to do its thing. And get that out of the way. Might as well get a little more plastic here. I think we got a good enough plastic here. I think I just did just almost a stack of it. So I think we are pretty good. But 13 more will not hurt. There you go. Hopefully we're actually getting our capacitors here. I don't know if everything's in there yet. No. It only has the plastic. I guess it's waiting on the slime. Oh, there we go. Should be coming through there now. So once we have those 14, I think we'd actually finally go ahead and make our assembly setup here. So that should work out for us. There's 5, and we just need the other 7, right? Cool. And I already have the 14 of these, I think, at the system. Anyway, that is cool. Everything is done, and everything is good in life, right? So let's come over here. Then grab that, drop that off. And might as well drop off the unassembled PCB. And then we want to make these all assembled PCB, right? So it would be right here. Finished. There we go. That's the one I want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's exactly what I think we need. Go ahead and grab those there. That is cool. What else did we get for rewards here? Basic fluid. We already got a basic fluid. Why do they give you that tank twice? That was right here, right? 8. Yeah. That must be a mistake. I don't feel like we should be getting that 2 times. But anyway. Speed upgrades. I'll take those as well. More speed upgrades. And advanced pressure tubes. That's actually nice now that we have this set up too. I think we can... Oh, it doesn't matter. I thought you had to make the bases for these in here. Oh, you just get more per. Okay. So you could just use lapis. Okay, cool. Maybe that'll be the first thing we test anyway. Let's go ahead and grab some lapis. We need to test a recipe with this thing. Make sure the setup's actually working too. And we can't actually make processors yet. So we have to get through the first part of that. This is kind of just hammering out all the progress we're going to need here. Oh, we're also going to need some of the pressure tubes here. I don't want to use the advanced ones because it really doesn't need it. Pressure tubes. Good. And hopefully we got a chest in here. Fantastic. So yeah, let's go ahead and test the setup. I think we have everything we need now, right? So to do the whole assembly, it's like a multi-block, but it's kind of like a free-form one. You kind of build it the way you want. So let's kind of go... let's actually get the I/O. Oh, I haven't crafted anything. Why did I think I crafted up everything? I was so excited to have it done. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this crafted, right? So we need the controller. Let's get that done. Drop that off. Grab ourselves the I/O. So we need this puppy. I probably don't have a hopper, do I? Oh, I do. There you go. So there's that. That one's the import. Then we'll need the export as well. There's no way I have that. Let's go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and say grab the export. So there's that one. And then on top of that, we'll need the laser, right? Oh, we need a piece of red glass. Why red glass? We should have dye in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. And I guess we need 8 glass on top of that. Let's go ahead and do you. Fantastic. And that should be our laser. And now we have a laser, right? And the last thing we need, I think, is like the assembly table. Assembly platform. There we go. We got everything. So that should be the entirety of the setup. So let's go ahead and head down here. Got some speed upgrades too, because this thing is dreadfully slow by default. Not that big a deal, but definitely is slow. There you go. Go ahead and grab the assembly controller. Actually don't even need the UV light box right now. So let's actually get that out of there. And we'll take the assembly controller and just pop it right there. And with that, we'll go ahead and grab the... Which ones do we want here? Let's go ahead and grab the assembly platform. I usually put that kind of like in the center there. Then we'll grab the IO. So we want the import. So we'll put the import here. Then we'll grab the export. We'll put that right here because they both need to be able to touch a inventory. You can set it up so one does like an import on one side, one does export on the other side. This way I can just make it so they do both in the same chest there. And then we'll go ahead and grab the assembly laser as well. Pop that there. And this should be good to go. So if I go ahead and test this out with this recipe here, like I said, for those bases. So it should show the recipe here somewhere, right here. 1 lapis equals a upgrade matrix, right? So the way this thing works is you put in the material. So apparently I'm a total derp, and I totally forgot that we need to accept this quest here and get the assembly program. This one right here. Assembly program laser. Because that's the setup that we're using, right? And you take the program, you just put it here, and you get the little check mark over here saying no problems. And now we just go in here and throw in a lapis, right? And that should start working immediately this time. There you go, it's going to start working. I'll speed it up a little bit too. I don't want to make it too fast. I want to be able to watch it. But yeah, move, it'll grab the item, grabs it, takes it to the platform, drops it off, where the laser should start doing the lasering stuff, which is what it's doing right now, which is pretty cool. And then this one should pick it up and put it back in the chest, right? So pretty simple, pretty awesome, but very cool at the same time. There you go. That's going to handle that. And we actually have this thing set up and ready to go. Now, I know my base is a bit of a mess right now. I do plan on reorganizing, but early on, I'm doing messy, kind of like in a tight area, because I don't want to have to run all over my base, basically. So that's definitely a thing. Also, I still don't understand why we got a second bucket of this fluid. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think so. Anyway, that's cool. We still have enough of the finished PCB, too, to go ahead and make our armor as well. So I think I got the armor fully made up now. So there we go. I have the last piece, I think. There you go. That is not too bad. It gave us the Elytra upgrade, volume upgrade, which I think makes it hold more, pressure, more bar. And the charging upgrade, I'm not sure what that one is. Not sure what that is. Maybe it just charges faster? Either it doesn't matter too much. But anyway, I just used all of our bar too, so I don't know how we're doing here. This is not too bad. Go ahead and speed this up again, because I'm probably going to have to. Here you go. Because we also need to charge our armor, right? So this armor will still protect us, even when it's not charged, right? But I don't think the upgrades work. So I guess that's the thing. So I think I can put that in there. Yeah, you can kind of look at all the upgrades it can take too. So yeah, you can actually put all kinds of upgrades in these too. That's kind of my main thing. Item search upgrade, I don't know what that is. Range? Armor upgrade? I'd like to see that one there, actually, armor. Because I don't think the base armor on these are wonderful. Yeah, they're like red, right? What is the armor upgrade? Armor. Then upgrade. May go ahead and make some of these as well. Now, we can actually do that, no problem. Yeah, I could just throw some more of the lapis in there. Cut more compressed iron. And then I should be able to throw 4 of those in each pieces of these armor. I should get that up. Also, the Elytra upgrade. Does it say what it goes in? It goes in the chest plate, right? So let's go into here. And do I just do that? Yeah, just pop that in there. That is super simple. And you just go back and take it out. Cool. And we could do probably the same thing with the volume. And I guess the charging as well. I don't know what else needs to go there. We'll put it all in the chest plate for now. But now we should be able to pull this stuff off and equip this. And I think we just go ahead and stand on this. And it charges up, right? That's so cool how it does the whole loading thing kind of in the right there. Wait, is this charging? I feel like it's not charging. I thought it charged right here. Wait a sec, that's the charging station. Maybe it's in your inventory? Or maybe it is charged right now. It's so hard to tell if you're actually charged. It has a little black bar there. But it's not giving me... Okay, the pressure is there. So it's going up in the helmet. That's so weird. Okay, let's see this. Confused now. Are you getting bar? So it is going up in that. So if I put this here, it doesn't go up there. I thought you could just stand there, but if it's super slow, you're going to need those charging upgrades really badly. Yeah, I swear it was right there. As a charge pad to the charging station. Oh, we need to have a dispenser upgrade. Maybe I'll go ahead and make one of them. And then I can try this puppy. Cool. And now, if I take that and pop that in there. Oh, now I can stand on it? Wait. That's so weird. I don't think I've ever used this before. 0.6 bar. You know what? I just want to see if this is actually charging or not. It is going up. Okay, so it's actually charging now that we have the pad there. I can actually see the number go down too. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit to charge. If I'm going to let it charge up, then we'll go ahead and head outside. Probably make a little bit of fireworks too. And see how well this is working. I don't know why this stuff keeps popping up too. Must be every time you equip it. So the armor isn't fully charged up, but it is charged up, you know, a little bit there. I want to go ahead and test it out here and see how it's going to work. I did go ahead and make a whole bunch of the upgrades. Also went ahead and upgraded all these pressure pipes to make it so they gave us a set of the 8 of the advanced ones. We can make those now with this table here, but they can hold 20 bar, so way more pressure as well. So yeah, because I think this thing's going to take a lot of pressure to charge actually. Because right now they're at like 3.5, 3.5, 2.1. And we haven't even upgraded it yet, right? So, because that's the thing. So I want to go ahead and take you, put you in here. And I can just put 4 of those in there, right? Which is cool. And that should increase that armor. It's up to 8 on that one. And I can do this one. Go ahead and, I guess, do the same thing. 7 on that one. It was 2 at the fall on that. Pull out. That's up to 4. Yeah, this makes it way more armor, right? So I'll have to look at all the upgrades and figure out what we're going to do here. But yeah, there's definitely some good ones. Also, one of the ones that's on here, charging upgrade, that one there kind of disperses the bar that's in it, or I guess pressure, to all the other pieces of armor. So I'm not sure if you actually want that one or not, but we definitely have it in there. But that's why it has the lowest amount in it, which is a little strange. But anyway, I wonder if you could turn that off too. I don't think you really need that popping on the screen every time you put it on. I mean, it's kind of cool and everything, but for how long? Anyway, is it daytime or is that a thunderstorm? Okay, let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Then we'll head outside here. So we have a little more than a bar of armor now, right? So let's go ahead, see how this is going to work here. Hopefully the Elytra works good. I guess, again, we'll find out. I'm not really good, not a real professional Elytra user. I've only used it a few times, you know what I mean? I've never used, like, I have not played vanilla in the longest time. So my Elytra experience is pretty lackluster at best, but anyway, we'll see how it goes here. So we have that, we have the firework rocket, and then we just, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we've got Elytra. We straight have Elytra. That is so cool. Look at that. That's so cool. So yeah, we have a way of moving around now, which is something we definitely didn't have before, and I'm quite excited for, because there's supposed to be other structures out in these areas, and before, couldn't really look for them. Oh, I see another one of the thingies there. Have to be a little not wasteful with my rockets too. Again, not something I'm used to. But not really seeing anything yet, am I? Just a lot of wasteland. Just a lot of wasteful wasteland. Oh, there's some of crude oil, I guess. That is something. But I'm not seeing any structures, am I? Oh, not sure, man. Definitely have to look around though. And this gives me the ability to do that, right? Unless the structures are like at set coordinates. I don't know. I think they're random though. I think there's literally just random ones out there. So neat, man. So it's nice to be able to move around. That is actually pretty cool. This armor's pretty slick all around. It seems so quirky though. You have to learn about everything that it does. It does a lot of different stuff by all those upgrades. What is that thing? What is that? What is this? Nothing here but monsters. I feel like I must check. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Yeah, it looks that way. Fucking quill. Nothing here but monsters. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. We guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.